Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm back. Also, hi Bunta, hi Ak. As for the fishing, that says plus 28 down there in the chat because of the freaking chat always being active. No, I don't think I'm going to Temperos today. Maybe. That's dependent. No, this isn't even fishing, dude. You'll see what this is in just a second when it loads me into the match. Look, that was rune crafting. That's not fishing. I gotta turn up the music. We need music now. I have to have the music. It's the only thing that's gonna keep me sane through this. This is pest control. It's like a defend the fort kind of thing. Kill it! It's completely different. It's me running around and being violent. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Look, you don't want that. I'll turn it up a little bit. We'll turn everything to 5%. And then it's just randomly gonna get super loud at some point. You asked for this. You asked for this. You're not wrong. We're defending this fort. Although the fact that we don't have spike walls anywhere kind of irritates me. I feel like we should have that. I feel like we should have sharp objects in places that would prevent the weird critters from getting to the person on the platform that is apparently getting shot at quite a lot. That is not good for his survival rate. He's doing okay. He's fine. No joke, all these monsters, all these weird little monsters and stuff like that here are going straight for this one poor guy standing up here casting some kind of ritual magic. And we're just letting him shoot him. At least it feels like that a lot of the time. Sometimes people just aren't doing anything to protect the guy. Don't ask me why. But yeah, as for Zach there, I'm playing this because, like I said, things have been kind of rough lately, so I haven't been able to really plan things out too well. GBD over the weekend. I'll be fishing on Monday. We'll see how Monday goes. I don't think I'm gonna get the levels I need for Fishing Planet on Monday. This is nonsense. What do you mean? It's chaotic, that's for sure. If you didn't play Runescape before, you wouldn't know what the heck's happening here. Heck, I've played Runescape for years. I still don't know what's happening here. This is a bunch of freaking critters trying to murder me. But yeah. I don't know, I've got a couple things in the background right now that are stressing me out really bad. And just having something that I can kind of turn my brain off with like this is pretty nice right now. I appreciate you, Admintine, bro. Thank you for the help. He protected me. He saved me from the nightmares. Well, that was a quick one. If all goes well with this, we can complete it. Oh, wow. We can complete a run in like 2 minutes, I think, roughly. It usually takes like 3 or 4, depending on the situation. But then you just run back in here and you rinse and repeat. You do this. The only problem that I have with the pest control system is that, man, does it take a lot of points to get the items that you need. To get the set from pest control, it's like somewhere upwards of 1,000 something points, which means that you're doing this mini game. If you win every single time, you're doing this mini game somewhere around 400 something times, maybe even 500 to get the set. And then after you get the set, you have to go all the way to another like 400, I think. It's either a 400 or 600 points to upgrade the set to Elite. And then if you lose it, you have to grind it all out again, if I remember correctly. Get the wigs and paper crowns. You go to the pot parties. Most people don't put anything in there. Also, it looks like they crashed the market for party hats. I don't think party hats are valuable anymore. I think they actually destroyed that market. I think they did a re-release at some point. So now party hats just aren't worth that much. Let's see what the prices are. Didn't we discuss this at one point? Yeah, the fancy ones are untradeable. The fancy party hats, which would be the black party hat, the rainbow party hat, and the silver party hat, I'm assuming can't be traded. Then you got the white, green, purple, blue, yellow, and red, so all the classic colors and stuff like that. They're in, like, the cheapest one is like 6K, and the most expensive one is 26K. I can't freaking move. I'm just like stuck in this. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I'm stuck here. I'm legitimately just stuck here. There's so many of these big guys that count as walls I can't get through. He's at 185. He's fine. I'm gonna die. I'm 100% gonna die here. Bro, you gotta get rid of the walls. I'm stuck in these walls. I'm stuck. Get them off me! I can't freaking move. These big guys count as walls. They're awful. What's my XP at? I need 500 more. I'm getting hit by like 14 different things at once, and I can't even see half of them. You had the H helmet with the trim for a full Addy set. Look, I've got one really stupid thing in the market right now, and what that is I've got. Oh, they're gonna win it. It's only got 65 left. I have a purchase order for a 3rd age plate for 1 gold. And I'm just waiting until someone does something really stupid just to amuse themselves. Like, oh guys, look, I'm going to sell this for 1G. And then it actually gets sold for 1 gold. Just to see how pissed they'd be. The black armor with the gold trim looks really good. I like the black armor, the black knight armor with the gold trim. That would probably be my favorite. If I had to make a call for like fanciest armor, black with gold trim looks great. Look, I love Guthans as well. But Guthan's just for fashion, for RuneScape fashion, Guthan's just ain't it. I'll be honest about that. Is it good armor? Do I like the leech effects and stuff like that? Do I just like the armor? Yeah. But it's just not, it's not there when it comes to being fashionscape stuff. Just like in Elden Ring, the armor has to actually have some kind of Ooh, I leveled up! Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm keeping track of the specific amount of strength XP I have, because once it matches up with these, to the most part, I'm going to switch to another attack style, and I'm going to be leveling them up all at the same time. Why am I doing this? I don't know, that's just what I'm going to do. That's what I want. It's got to be like between 1570 and 1580. Somewhere close to that. Okay. That's as close as we're gonna get. Ooh, lunge. Now I gotta lunge at things. And this should give shared XP. The green and gold before Halo. That's fair. I don't mind the admin. I don't mind the Addy armor. I kind of wish they would have implemented a system that allowed for augmentation of gear, but I know why they didn't, obviously. That would be very difficult to manage. It would also completely destroy any tier system that they had going here. Am I not getting the thing? There we go. Okay, now it's telling me how many pest points I have. So each piece of the set for the actual set is like 250 pest points, if I remember right. So right now I'm sitting at 216. I've been doing this for a good while. I'll be honest with you. I've been playing this for a good while. At the very least, it gives me a very small amount of coins as I go about it. Do you not have your old account? Do you not know how to get a hold of your old account? And I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. So now these should all level up at roughly the same rate. Nope, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch the explodey thing, please. Leave me alone. I've also got to figure out what plugin it is that would give me, like, information on what the weaknesses for everything is. That would be really nice to have. I mean, that account, unless it got deleted through some means, should still be there. Stop creating this Explodo balls. No one wants those. No one likes those. They're stupid. The Explodo balls suck. Get them out of here. That poor spinner. It stood no chance. There's too many of us just standing here on this one, but this is an amped up round, I have to be honest. I just want the barrier to go down so I can stab it. Fine. I guess I might as well. I need the damage so that I'm actually doing something for this run. And there's the army. Whoop. I didn't even get to hit that poor thing. I feel like if I do under a certain amount of damage, it's not gonna let me get any points. I don't feel like I did enough damage. No, I did enough damage apparently. That works fine then, I can't complain. I'm debating buying the hat first, because the hat only costs 200. But now that I switched from, I got my range up to 50, and then I switched to melee, and I'm sitting here like, now that I'm like freaking melee, do I want to buy the melee hat? Or do I want to buy the ranged hat? I mean, it's a tough call, you know? It's up to you if you want to give it a go again, man. I don't think it's a bad option to have this to play, especially if you're just gonna chill on it and do like free to play stuff every once in a while. Whoop! Man, Controlled isn't really... It's not really doing bad, but it's not doing too great either. I guess I should have expected that. I guess it hits a lot more frequently. That better accuracy rating, I don't know. Kill the spinner! It's gonna heal the portal! But yeah, I missed playing pest control. Because all this is just violence. You run out here, you stab random freaking, I don't know, what are these, yoga balls? These are just those just yoga balls? Or that kid's toy? That was just a giant bouncy ball with like, I don't know, Yeah, RuneLite would probably help out a lot if you plan on getting back into it. You can download the regular game and then go for the RuneLite client, and they give you a link directly to it, so there's no like legwork for it at all. You just go immediately in there and you get the RuneLite. You can just get the RuneLite client. After you get it installed, you can launch the RuneLite client through the regular client. So it's not even separate in any manner. At this point, I don't know why they don't just build with it default in mind, you know? Like, just fully integrate it. But I guess they can't do that, maybe. Maybe that would slow development of the base game or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure how that would work. It's interesting to see. This is something they've done that is kind of innovative when it comes to MMOs. It's a highly modifiable MMO. Like, you can do so many random, ridiculous things with RuneLite on an MMO, so it's kind of like modding Minecraft to a degree. You can't do anything that actually, like, adds new creatures or anything like that, obviously, but you can do so many HUD element changes and things, and it helps out a lot. You can get away with a lot of random stuff. Dude, these are going smooth now. Maybe all I needed to do was stream. Like, before I was running into those people who just have no idea what they're doing. And they would never close the doors. They would always just... there'd be like one person attacking each portal. And then I would go and I would try to help at the portal that was taking the most damage. And it wouldn't progress. It wouldn't progress. People would ignore the spinners. Like, completely ignore the spinners. They didn't want to deal with them, I guess. I don't know. I like to go to this portal, though. I don't know. Look, RuneLite has a lot of uses. I've never thought that it didn't. I prefer a simpler experience, though. I don't really need all these fancy doodads and stuff like that on my client to make me enjoy the game. I don't need the game to be like, oh, here, you can have all this stuff that's just going to tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, and why to do it. I feel like that takes away a little bit from the experience. Because if you never have to, like... I feel like if you never really have to worry about anything on your own, then you just kind of... It kind of hinders the enjoyment of it for me. So I don't mind, like, simple stuff like this, like GE prices and things like that being there, but I think that's default game. Or having charts that show me how much damage I do and stuff like that, but I don't want everything, like, highlighted for me. I don't want it to give me, like, raid tiles and stuff like that, because I feel like that's excessive. It just, yeah, you know? Like, maybe if I do a raid, say I do go and start doing the raids or the high tier dungeons and stuff like that I've heard so much about, I might use that kind of a system after I've gotten my own grasp on it so that I can optimize how I play. But after a while, I'm just going to turn it off because I don't really want all that excess information on the screen. That's just my opinion on it, though. I understand why people would want it, because RuneScape is one of those games that just absolutely does not respect your time at all. It's going to eat a lot of your time to get anything done. I think they could reduce the grind for so much stuff, and it really just would not affect the game in the slightest. I mean, I've been playing this game for years. On and off, obviously, but at the end of the day, I like the I like to earn the things that I work for. And if the game does too much for me or RuneLite does too much for me, it just doesn't feel as earned, I guess. Maybe that's what that's probably the best way to explain it. I want to feel like I actually earned it. Oh, the Uber grind act? It's not. Look, I personally think that they should reduce the grind. I 100% do think they should reduce the grind on a lot of stuff. But I know a lot of people would just not want that for whatever reason. I don't think that it increases difficulty. I don't think it makes things harder to deal with or anything like that. I just feel like the grind is just literally just grind. And they have got so much freaking content in the game. There's got to be 1,000 hours of content in the game, even if you excluded the grind, because there's just so much random garbage to do. Like, look at this quest list alone. Some of these quests can take upwards of an hour. Well, I'm not even kidding either. Like, some of these quests can take upwards of an hour. Like, even if you only had like a handful of them, like freaking say freaking 50 of them, out of this huge list that took an hour. That's 50 hours of gameplay right there. Immediately. I can't click on these guys. They're higher level than me. It screed at me. I had to screed back. It's the only way to make sure that I assert my dominance over these pests. Woo! Almost spilled my tea. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, it didn't really take me super long to do this. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of ways to just like AFK stuff, and there's a lot of things that are actually fun to do that will give you a lot of experience in certain categories. And many of them you can start like almost from the very beginning. It's like, I don't know how you feel about that Guardians of the Rift minigame, but you can basically get off of Tutorial Island and then immediately go do that quest, and then it gets you to 10 rune crafting. And then you can start doing that minigame to collect runes and stuff like that and get draws and things. And that's just money in your pocket. Like, the further you get in that, the better you're going to do. The more pouches you get, the better you're going to do. All that kind of stuff. It kind of feeds into it pretty well. It still takes a while to get the levels up. But at the end of the day, I think that they've reduced the grind just by adding in, like, minigames and things like that to a degree. Whereas the grind, Man, there's one thing that I have in freaking RuneScape 3 that I wish I had here, and that's called the Silverhawk boots. And what those are is you put Silverhawk feathers in the boots, and every time the boots proc, they give you some agility experience. And every time they give you agility experience from a proc, that is one feather that they absorb. And you can buy these feathers, you can get them from that stupid little spinny thing that they give you every once in a while with keys. All that kind of stuff. Swiss cheese! I want Swiss cheese. We're at 228. I'm gonna get to 250. And then I'm gonna be sad because 250 is gonna mean nothing here in a little bit. Because I'll just buy one item. My brain is gone. My brain isn't here today. It hasn't been here for the past like 3 or 4 days. So because I didn't stream Tuesday and Wednesday, you guys just didn't see how brain dead I've been lately. And now I'm just rambling on about RuneScape because I have most of this freaking the existence of this game memorized. I have all this useless information archived in my brain. You know, I was talking down on controlled mode for my attack, but I'm hitting hard and consistent. That's pretty huge. Ow. I don't like that. This is bad. Yeah. No, I'll give you that. I feel like they need to open up the game a little bit more for free to play. It's been years on years on years, and it doesn't feel like anything's really changed. Oh, he came by and smacked the crap out of me. And it doesn't feel like anything's really changed in favor of free-to-play. I think they still have mostly the same quests, too. Like, they've gotten, like, a handful of really, really simple ones. Let me pull up the list here, actually. If I can move. So here's all the free quests. There's really not many. There really isn't that many. And then you go through the members quests, and there's a bajillion of them. I don't know. I wish they would open the game up a little bit more to free-to-play. And let free-to-play have a little bit more fun with it. Like, heck, one thing that RuneScape 3 has done that I think is a pretty good way to do it is they kind of opened up all the skills. I think it's all the skills to free-to-play, but it only goes up to level 5. I think they could bump that up to level 20 to be fair, but you know, that's just me. I think every single skill in the game should be bumped up to level, like, free-to-play should be able to level it up to 20. I think that would be perfectly fair. Provolone sounds real good. That's one of my favorite cheeses. I'd eat that stuff left and right. I'd live off of it. Never eat anything else. Never. I was talking trash on Control. It's doing it for me now. But yeah, open up all the skill bases for every single skill in the game so that free-to-play can level those skills up all the way to 10. Or not to 10, to 20. Because the game... Look, you're halfway through your leveling when you hit level 92. You've got half the experience that you've needed to level up to 99. At level 92, due to exponential increase. So... You're not even letting them get halfway at that point. You're not even letting them get a fifth of the way at that point. You're letting them get the tiniest bit by letting them go all the way to 20. And that lets everybody get a taste of every single skill in the game. And they can be like, you know what? This is pretty nice. I like this skill. Or I like this skill. Or maybe this skill. This skill's good. This skill looks like a lot of fun. And then they'll do that. And that'll incentivize people to buy membership and to get involved in those particular things. And then you open up a small number more of the quests. Like, maybe they make the quests free to play on like a, not necessarily a rotation or anything like that, but they release a free to play quest, release one of the older quests into free to play after it's been in the game for so long or something like that. And they don't have to consistently do that, but just every once in a while release new quests for free to play so that people can get a better feel of the game. I feel like it would make people more incentivized to give the game a shot and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, sort of. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I think that they're allowing people to actually get experience with these things and see how they feel about them. And then once you get that understanding of it, and you actually get to play with the skill a little bit, and then you keep getting more content that you weren't able to play previously, you're giving more to free to play while simultaneously making the situation better for them in general. So people are going to be more incentivized to give you guys money for the benefits that they get from membership. Also, membership in freaking RuneScape 3 is already super predatory. If they keep it just like it is now for old school RuneScape, it'd be fine. Well, I don't know if they could do that. I don't know how much profit this game makes. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how much profit this game makes. It's changed hands like 3 or 4 times lately. In recent years, from what I remember. I could be totally wrong on that, but I feel like RuneScape's been sold to like 3 companies. Why won't this thing die? I'm gonna die here. I'm dead. I can't fight it off. There's so many enemies there. I'm the only thing keeping these enemies from killing us right now. Or being free, not killing us. Look at how many of them there are. As soon as this thing dies, they'll all just burst out and be able to move. My lack of zeal in the battle! That's so BS, man. That's what I'm saying. If something gets completed quick, or you just have bad luck with your attack rolls, suddenly the knights, the freaking knights here are like, oh man, you didn't do anything for the thing. I'm sitting there holding back a small army the entire time. What do you mean I didn't do anything? I saw Top Hat and you just reminded me of that one game, the freaking Hat in Time. That's all that reminded me of, and I hated it. I mean, hasn't WoW been running that long? Hasn't WoW been like running 20 years? I could be wrong on that one. I don't know. I don't know what's older, RuneScape or WoW. That sounds like a reasonable thing to be, though. I hate these brawlers and the fact that they count as walls. I don't know the answer either. What are you talking about? trying to insult me just because I played this game and I actually contained the information that I learned. Look, I never got into WoW. I played WoW up to level like 55, and then I never touched it again. I could not get into WoW. Like, out of all the games that I've played, WoW is one of the ones that I just could not get into for any seriousness. One of the things that I absolutely hated about it is there was this one sword that I really, really wanted that had a really cool effect on it. But by the time, I had to farm it out because I had a really low drop rate. But by the time I got that stupid sword, I had already out-leveled it, and even like basic stuff from my current level would have been better than that sword. Warhammer was pretty good. Like, Warhammer was a pretty decent one. I still have my old, like, box for it too, I believe. I don't know if that one died, though. I have no idea what's going on with Warhammer, if it's still going as an MMO or what. Was it just Warhammer Online? I can't remember. Yeah, Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. Man, I got mugged. I look away. Okay, yeah, it closed. When did it close, though? I was gonna say, I don't think it was gonna last very long. So, the game was down to 3 servers, 2013. Okay, it shut down 2013. Man, we gotta get some of the pressure off this poor guy. I think our problem here is we're lacking a lot of range DPS. Like, we need more people who are gonna like do ranged things. Get rid of some of these fellas doing the ranged attacks from 700 miles away. All right, I don't even get a chance to just like look at chat or talk to you guys or anything. It's just immediately a mess, a complete and utter mess. I'm not touching that spinner. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna stab this fire spitting thing because it pisses me off. Look at it. Look at how uppity it looks. Dick. But yeah, no, Warhammer Online is done. That was such a fun one though. Like, I felt like tanking actually was tanking in that game. I think the one thing that I dislike about most modern MMOs now is that you build yourself to be like a defensive powerhouse, and 90% of the time it's useless. Like, they make sure to put things in there that just completely delete you, and it's like, well, why did you allow me to build all this defense and stuff like that if you're just gonna put like 50 insta-kills in the game and stuff? Or you're not gonna give me ways to counteract stuff, or you're just gonna make something bypass all my defenses through voodoo magic or something? I don't know. I run into that a lot anytime I play kind of like MMOs and things like that allow you to be a tank of any kind. Except for, well, DDO's not modern anymore, I can't say that. In DDO, if you build super tanky, you are super tanky. And you still have things that can kill you. And I know I haven't streamed that one at all, really. I just don't think people would really want to watch me play DDO. It's more of a chill game for me to play. Hold on, I've got to make sure I got my alarm set here. I do. I definitely do. I'm just kind of rambling about things that are happening around me, it feels like. You guys are just listening to me scream about random MMOs that I've played, or random MMOs that I like, stuff like that. I keep forgetting to turn on my ultimate strength prayer. The reason I need the ultimate strength prayer on is because it gives me another max hit, and that max hit increases my roll chance for hitting something rather than nothing. Bobby, what are you up to? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So when Bobby and I got off the stream, when we shut down the stream, I thought I was gonna get off, but I didn't get off. Me and Bobby kept going for a little bit. Not very long. We got like a handful of rounds in there. And we both got the tackle box at the exact same time. What are these people doing, man? Start wrecking these portals, dude. So now we have the tackle boxes. So if I do decide to go fishing, we can go fishing like champions. Because we have an actual storage container. It weirds me out that some of the most useful things that you get in this game are legitimately just storage containers. You know, stuff that you would think that would be something really easy to get. Are you kidding me? That might lose us the match. Attack the spinner. Yeah, that lost it. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Those spinners spawned at like the last second and saved that portal. That really sucks. There's also this like you can get really screwed in this and just end up with a string of losses. And it just depends. It just really depends on the players that you're with. And I should have been actually probably helping with that portal there. That was partially my fault. Like, I should have been over there actually doing something. Don't snort at me like that. You're not playing and backing me up, Choco. Could have been there. Could have been helping carry. I can't even carry. I can't say stuff like that. I do absolutely nothing of value. I have no DPS. I can barely do like 100 damage per round. I just gotta make sure that I kill the right things, or that I help kill the right things. Okay, game, I get it. I leveled up. Holy crap, that's annoying. And once this level up happens, there we go. Now, everything's only like a small amount of only a little bit out of sync. Are they doing good on the portals? Yellow's got a healer on it. I'm dead. I am definitely dead. I feel like I was doing a lot more consistent damage when I was playing, when I was using ranged. Oh, so hi Billy, how you doing? I'm sorry, it's gonna be another chill, boring stream today. I responded. What do you want from me? I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I would love to not hit zeros. I'll be so glad when I get dragon weaponry. We win! It feels like I have to do at least 80 damage to get credit. I feel like anytime I've fallen below 80 damage, they're just like, nah, you didn't do nothing. Get out of here. You suck. You don't know what you're doing. You didn't help defend anything. Garbage adventurer. And they're just screaming at me in the background as I walk away in shame. I don't know why, but Doritos sound real good right now, and I don't have any. Stressed. Very stressed. But Choco's back in here. Let us in! Let us into the arena! Launch it already then! I hate how it does this. It goes down to 20 seconds, and then it goes down to 10 seconds, and then it goes down to shortly. It just says shortly. So it goes longer than 10 seconds. I swear it goes longer than 10 seconds, and it just leaves it there. It lies to you, and it just leaves it there at shortly for like 20 seconds, I feel like. Because I don't have Doritos. Ooh, poor guy. He just got double tapped. Is he wearing full obsidian? Why? You're eating food in here? That's surprising. I don't think I've seen anybody bring food into this place in forever. That guy's got a Ceradoman sword. I remember a lot of these things. I wouldn't mind having full obsidian. There's zero way for me to go down there into lava land and fight those guys for Tuckle though. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. Ooh, I do need to get to the level to do that though, because I want those shields. That shield would be a nice one to have for a little while. Unless I immediately jump up to a Dragonfire. I could probably jump up to a Dragonfire pretty easy. That might work. Dragonfire shield would be pretty good. I don't know. Look, I'm talking from back in the day when my account wasn't low level or mid level at this point. Stop making these explodos! I get sick of them. They're everywhere. Look at them just shredding those portals. Absolutely deleting these portals. It's over. They have nothing. I've only done 70 damage. I just... It's a gamble. Melee feels like a gamble. Also, they did this extremely quickly. They destroyed that. Hello. Hey, Logan. Woo. Juggle puppy. You got it set up how you like it back here, huh? Bundle up the cover for a pillow? I don't know what happened to your pillow. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where it's at. I'm sorry. It didn't have a freaking pillowcase on it anyway. Expected. 100%, yeah. You know, I kind of wish I knew what I was, what I wanted to do with this game. I feel like it's a huge negative that when I pick up this game for streams and stuff like that, that I'm just kind of running around and doing random things. I don't think that I am the kind of streamer who could pull that off and keep people entertained, I guess, when it comes to this. Because most of it's just me kind of just like sitting here and doing nothing, rambling at you guys. I don't know. You all let me know. I may be overthinking it. I feel like it's more of a personal play game than anything. Like, you just play this. Unless you're gonna pop out videos about specific things that are happening in the game, then it's just better to play it. Look at me being all admin-tine knight. I need to just upgrade to Rune. I don't know what's wrong with me on that end. I've had access to Rune since I was level 40 on defense. So that's been there for a while. I've been able to do that for a long time. But here I am, just for some reason not doing so. You think this poor guy who's just like stuck here in iron, does he have a brine saber? Does that man have a brine saber? Is that thing good anymore? I don't know what that is. I think that's a brine saber though. Hold on. That poor mage got deleted. His 100 fire making couldn't save him. Well, his 99 fire making couldn't save him. Oh, that is a Brine Saber. The Brine Saber is slightly better alternative to the Rune Scimitar. 2 higher strength and slash attack bonus compared to the former. Okay, so significantly more expensive to fight. Only dropped by rarely killed brine rats at a low rate. It's really not worth it. That man should have just got himself some better armor and a Rune Scimitar. Interesting. Brine Saber is special attack, which doubles the player's accuracy, increases player's strength. Never mind, that's a pretty good buff. It only works underwater. Oh. It's like you can have this really good special attack for this rarely found weapon, but it only works underwater, making it... That's such an interesting way to do it. Hello, Kato. It has! I'm here existing. And beating up on pixels. And this very smug-looking flying thing. I don't know what it is, but it's dead now. Is this the last portal? Did I get that spinner? I'm not hitting this thing at all for some reason. Stop. Stop resisting and just die. I've done enough damage. I don't need to worry about it. Never mind. Oh, there goes my strength boost. How many points do I have? I need 3 more runs. 3 more freaking runs! Every 300 points that you get is 100 runs for the novice boat. If I mean, honestly, I should have waited till I had higher stats and then just been doing the intermediate boat. I feel like that would have been a better option. But the novice boat, I feel like, is also going to be the quickest one in general. And if you have a bunch of people screwing around in the intermediate boat, then you're just in trouble the entire time, even though you get more points per run. I feel like the music doesn't match what's happening right now on screen. The music is just doing weird music things that it wants to do. It's like it wants me to be a pirate, but we're not being a pirate right now. We're doing literally nothing associated with pirates. Why am I hitting so many zeros in a row? That poor thing. Didn't stand a chance. There we go. And somebody else kills it in one shot. Look, I just want to hit my damage quota so the game doesn't tell me I didn't do anything. That's all I'm after here. I feel like the mages have the major advantage here. I can't hit it. I can't hit the portal for my life. Someone declaws? Pew! That poor man. Deleted. Deleted right before my eyes. He stood no chance. He tried desperately to escape. Desperately to find freedom. Immediately deleted. There was nothing he could do. There was no way for him to be saved. This isn't Castle Wars where we have bandages that we can use on healing our allies and stuff like that. It's just not gonna happen. He was just dead. Deleted. Ripped to pieces. I wonder if that kind of a strategy would work, actually. I haven't played Castle Wars in forever, and I don't know if people still play the thing. But that used to be one of the most fun things ever. You just run in there, and it's just chaotic PvP battles left and right. And even if you die repeatedly, it doesn't matter. You'd buy barricades and explosives and stuff like that, and use them against each other. And it was just an interesting kind of like... Capture the flag, I think it was? It was like a capture the flag style thing. Alright! I need 2 more? When I do get these 250 points, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Look, I love pest control, But I've been doing this even before the stream. I've probably been running this for a few hours now, on and off. I'll go take care of something, I'll run around. Go take care of something, I'll run another couple rounds, and then I'll go take care of something, and I'll just come back and run a couple rounds. And I've been doing that on and off as time goes on, so if every single round takes 2 minutes, how many hours would that be for 250 points? How many hours did I spend? I have to know now. And that would be 250 divided by 3 for the number of points. That's 83.3. And then times that by 2 for the number of minutes. And divide that by 60. I've been playing this for 2.77 repeating hours. So I've been playing this for almost 3 hours. Just today to try and get these freaking points. Well, it's not showing up anymore, but you get what I mean. Stab it! I really should just put these on quick prayers. I should set my quick prayers. And then I can just do that. I hate those things. I can't hit them for my life either. I wonder if they're... I haven't played the intermediate in a good while. I wonder if there are higher levels. I got 10 damage in before everybody deleted it. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna go and pick over the corpses in the PvP worlds again. To see if I can make a bunch of money like I did that one time. I'm chasing the high on that. I want to pick up a bunch of loot again. I want 2 people to accidentally kill each other, and then there's just 2 sets of Daroks on the ground, and I get the rest of the pieces I need to make a full set. That's what I want. That's what I want out of this. I want a full set of Daroks that I didn't even earn, that I just stole from the floor. Oh man, can you imagine someone drops an AGS? I know that probably means nothing to a lot of you, but someone just drops a freaking... They get bad lucked. Both sides get bad lucked, and they drop AGSs on the ground and just pull an AGS off the floor. What's an AGS running right now? I think we need one more, yeah? Yeah, we need one more run, and then we'll have 250 points. AGS is 11 mil. Oh, I thought they were like 20 mil right now. That'd still be a huge haul, just out of nowhere. That's like a bond right now. You think these creatures ever get sick of coming through the portals just to die? Like, why come here and do this? Also, why do you have hold on. Why do you have barriers? Why does everything have barriers? Who made these barriers and why? Is it like a pest control queen? Is that what we're gonna do? So is it like the barbarian minigame? I don't think anybody plays that anymore. Well, actually, you know what? In old school, I haven't been in here for a long time. Maybe they do. I guess they would have to because they need the torso for pures, right? Because it's actually good here. Yeah, the fighter torso. Barbarian Assault. You get it for 300 honor points in all 4 rolls. That's one thing that kept me from playing Barbarian Assault. You have to play all 4 rolls. For some reason, they decided that the minigame needed 4 currencies. And that to get the good stuff, you have to do all 4 rolls. Which means 4 times the games. To get things. It's ridiculous. I think it's excessive. This thing needs to stop touching me. No, 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 spinner. Kill the spinner. Kill the spinner. Stab the spinner. Thank you. There's another spinner! There's 2 spinners! 3 spinners! Who did this? What? Who at Jagex did we piss off? There's another! That's like 5 spinner spawns in a row, isn't it? That is like 5 spinners in a row. Which is absolutely insane. I am stressed, Kato. I am very, very stressed. That's why I'm playing this. We did it. We have 250 points. Now to play this game, never again. I'm kidding. So, as this works, I need the Void Knight robe top, the Void Knight robe's bottom here. I need both of those. I need the hat. And do I need the gloves for the... I think I need all 3 of these. The mace I know I don't need. So, it's bottom top gloves and one of the helmets for whatever style I'm going to be using. I feel like they should just like merge all these to one. Just you hear me? Hear me? Just like merge them all to one and then up the price to 250. That sounds better to me. I don't know. I don't know why you needed to have 3 separate ones. The whole point of this set is to be able to utilize things entirely, like, the set's supposed to cover all styles. Like, the top and the robes are, like, good for pretty much everything, but they have lacking defense. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid. I haven't done my Slayer task yet. I have 50 range now, so it shouldn't be too hard to do it, right? It's just black demons. They're just gonna do weird black demon things and get safe spotted in the wilderness. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I don't need to bring that. I've got the chart that'll pop up to be like, you gotta kill this many demons. No, actually, I'm not taking that. That's risk. Look, I have to go into the wilderness. Deposit my monies. You guys are right. I gotta take my cash stack out there. I gotta take 658k with me. It's the only way I'll know for sure. I'm gonna take 1,000 arrows with me. These are cheap. These are cheap. Let's take 2,000. I just don't want to lose my entire stack while I'm doing this task. And wheel that. I'm gonna take like minimal stuff. Look, I don't have money to work with here. That looks good. What's my potential loss? Items that go to my gravestone as coins. Items that go to my gravestone. Items that are kept. I thought that Ava's attractor would be worth more than this. Okay. I just don't keep the bow? Expected fee. Expected fee. I don't have fees? If I get PK'd. Killed by player. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, if I get killed by one of the black demons, that'll be that'll just be my stuff in a gravestone out there. Couldn't someone just kick it down? They take a spade out there, they just dig it up. No, I gotta find these. I gotta go over the Edgeville real quick. I'll just teleport to Varrock. What's the tier above the black demons? We got the lesser, the greater, the black demons. And is there any other? I'm gonna look up demons now. I want to know what I can get away with here. Oh yeah, that's right. There's abyssals too. I forgot about those. Going out here, I'm taking like the minimal amount of risk. Just I'm not risking it. Okay, I'm not risking nothing. I don't wanna. I have nothing to my name. Also, I'm on a pretty populated world, so I could go to a world that would be less risky, but I don't really care to. Is that guy crafting? Is that guy crafting air orbs or something? Or orbs? Is that the air orb tower out there? I don't even know. Can't remember. Fiends, revenants, bosses, Chthonian demons? Who the heck is this guy? This is new. Ugh, I hate it. Looks like a blobfish if a blobfish was still active on the surface. Except and it also had a ton of teeth. That's what this thing looks like. I hate it. Absolutely awful. I don't know what this is. Does it drop anything good? Hourly profit is 3.7 mil. So this is some kind of boss. Oh, this is the thing that drops Virtus. Interesting. Why is the Virtus mask worth basically nothing? And then the robe top and bottom are worth like 30 plus mil. I don't know why the bottom's worth so little. I guess it probably mix and matches better than the other two pieces. The mask, I still don't understand why it's only worth 4 mil. That'd be soul crushing because they all have the same drop rate. And you just see a Virtus drop. But the game's like, sorry, you got the mask, not the robe top or the robe bottom. And then your profit margin just falls massively after that. Dragon. It drops just like 5 to 7 dragon plate legs. And they're not even noted. What kind of dick move is that? Man, some of these drops. I gotta get myself leveled up again so I can just start doing bosses and stuff like that. God, this thing is hideous. I hate it. No, you guys can't see any of it. Oh yeah, I'm going to here. Are you gonna come kill me? Come at me, Bobby. Don't do that, please. I am squish. I'm squishy. Oh, I'm just killing black demons. Ow, it smacked me. I'm waiting for someone to just see a Runescape streamer and then just come by and kill me out of spite. That's what I'm expecting. Ooh, now that I have 50 range, this is so much better. Like, this is a million times better than what I was dealing with before. I came out here before and I couldn't hit anything. Now I'm hitting a lot, and I have my Ava's attractor, and that's working out really, really good for this. I'm still not killing them quick, don't get me wrong. And I probably should be using magic, but I'm not. Bro? I got an uncut ruby, woo! Woo! Oh, don't walk out there. Don't get smackled, please. This is the good old days. Those are either orb crafters or orb crafting bots. One of the two. Or arguably, I could probably kill them. I mean, if I came out here, if I had 60 attack, I could probably easily kill them. I would just get a DDS and I'd come out there and I'd spec them, and if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't, and I'd just leave. Get rid of a bunch of the bots. I really wish the crazy lady that I get my tasks from wouldn't give me tasks that are this difficult. Like, I'm not mad about it. I can make a profit here and all that blah 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 blah, but at the same time, it's like, come on, at least give me lesser demons. At least give me something that I'm going to be able to kill at a reasonable pace. One of these guys is going to take forever. Every single one of these guys is going to take forever. And they're all going to be... there's a pretty good chance of decent loot, though. Not insane loot, but decent loot. And if I collect all the ashes, and I take the ashes back, it'll make the thing take longer, but... You know... They're there. Roar! I'm surprised the skeletons are leaving me alone. But this is the thing that I set for myself. I want to keep doing tasks in the wilderness. And the only limiter that I'll have is that if I can't do the task initially, I'll be penalized for it. You know what? You're right. It'll take me 20 minutes to kill this thing, so let's go change that command to nanners and confuse everyone. Can I not change that command? I'm surprised it doesn't default to bananas. Oh, maybe I can't change that. That's a shame. There's no way that won't let me change that, right? Loyalty. Why can't I, why you hate me? Bananas? That's better. Is that thing still not dead? Dang. I don't know why the time... I guess I can't. I forgot that we had the love and the hug commands. The followage one just doesn't work for some reason. We couldn't get that one to work. My arrow's back! Yo, a free admit bar? Can you stop, sir? Can you stop smacking me for a 12? Stop, please. That hurt. That hurt not only my pride, but my face. I don't appreciate that. Leave me alone. Oh no, which one is it? It's that one. Got it. I can't change it. I'm mad. I want to change the command to bananas, not to bananas, to nanners, but I can't. It doesn't give me an option to change that command to nanners. Ah, that's so disappointing. Counters? Defaults? Why is that not in my commands list to check? Gotta update that. That stupid band merch one. I still have the disclaimer that it's not functioning yet, but that one's good to go. This thing won't die! Look. Look. I do no damage, I get that, but please. Stop. This thing has enough health for a low-level boss. I don't want to keep fighting it. Just. I've got 73 left for black demons. Die. Die. Thank you. A Guam leaf? Ow! That's even harder than last time. I just wanted my arrows and loot. Why? At this rate, I'm going to get a large amount of XP just from the amount of HP that these things regen due to the duration of time that it takes to kill one of them. Awful. What is this? Oh, that's my special attack meter. I didn't know that was up there. That's a new bubble to me. I didn't know that existed. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Is that a 1% recharge every time the circle completes? Oh no, it's 10%. Interesting. Maybe it's not 10%. I like that though. That's really nice. That's really nice to have. Because that means you don't have to constantly come down here to click on it. You can keep your inventory up and just click on this to use your special attack. It makes it easier to switch stuff. Things they should have brought for a good while. Look at this guy. This guy going to... Ooh! That looked painful. I'm waiting for one of them to come through here, and they just get smacked by the skeletons down to less than half health. And then the black demon just comes by and just like, BAM! Just smacks them out of existence. And then they drop literally nothing but a pile of orbs in a grave, because, you know, that's how it works. How many of them are there? There's 2. You think this is one person running 2 accounts simultaneously, and just running those accounts to craft air orbs? I could see it. There's been some people who are crazy addicted to this. And they'll just run like a bajillion accounts and they'll train them all simultaneously and have them going with that. And it's wild to me that someone would dedicate that much time to this. To just doing that. Especially for these like mundane tasks. Like, just going through here. Oh, man. I've had, like, a string of, like, 15 zeros in a row at this point. Why? Sometimes I feel like this is a waste of arrows. Why is there no music? Am I the only one confused by that? Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm super glad that I grabbed the Ava's Attractor before I tried doing this task. If I hadn't have grabbed Ava's Attractor, there would be hundreds of arrows per demon just laying on the ground. for me to have to go out there and pick up and take hits for. It would be a terrible situation. I would not survive it. It would be awful. As for profit, at least I'm paying for the arrows. I'll be honest with you. For some reason, the mithril arrows are worthless now. Yeah, they're only worth like 4 apiece. 5. I would say 5 if you want to get them consistently. They're only worth like 5 apiece. So every time I buy a large number of them, I mean, this already pays for a ton of them. A single malicious ash. You think they'll sell me out at some point? They'll be like, I could make like 50, 60 grand if I sell this guy out. Have some random dude come and kill me after I've killed like 20 or 30 of these where I'm actually worth a little bit. What is my drop right now? Like 10k? Yeah, I'm worth 19k right now. Do these demons have any good drops? Like at all? I know they've got the consistent like ash drops and stuff like that, but I don't think I have anything good. I could get a rune chain body. That'd be 30k. I guess the herbs aren't too bad. They have the full list of them though, which means I'm probably gonna get garbage most of the time. They got the raw coins. Oh, they're on the rare drop table. I don't know. I feel like the rare drop table... I feel like the old school RuneScape rare drop table is a lot weaker than the RuneScape 3 rare drop table. I don't feel like I really get much that I could... There doesn't seem to be all that much of value here, I guess I should say. And it's not the table itself's fault. It's just the values for a lot of the things on the table are just not really worth it anymore. The quantities are really low for everything. I mean, really, you're gonna give me a rare drop table drop and it's one uncut gem of like one of the lowest tiers, a sapphire, an emerald or a ruby, I guess. I could get a diamond as well, but just most of the stuff just really isn't that great. I feel like I'd be punished for getting the rare drop table. There's some okay stuff in here though. I feel like the numbers for a lot of this stuff should come up though. Like, don't give me one loop half of a key. Don't give me one tooth half of a key. Give me like 1 to 3 and they're noted. Same thing for the gems. Give me like 1 to 5 of the gems and they're noted. That way I can stack them if I keep getting them. And the Runite bar, I feel like the Runite bar should at the very least be noted. The runes are fine though. I mean, 45 laws, 45 deaths, 67 natures. Look, I'm just chilling here. I don't think I'm gonna go very long today. I'll probably call it around the time that I heck, what is it? I'll probably call the stream around the time I finish, I go and turn off the AC. I'm mostly just chilling tonight, and this is obviously going to be a very, very boring stream in general. And that'll give me a little bit of extra time to mentally prepare for the nightmare that is going to be DBD tomorrow and the next day. Oh, that's nice. They're not aggressive now. I can just go where I pleases. Maybe get lucky. What? Why'd I stop shooting? I feel like the game's been doing that to me a good few times. I've noticed that I click on something to attack it, it'll shoot once and then it just stops. Has it done that to you at all, Bobby? Or is that just me? Am I like accidentally double clicking somewhere along the lines or what? It just seems like a weird occurrence that happens to me every once in a while. I don't know if it's me or what. Okay, so it's probably me like double clicking somewhere along the lines or something. Blah! Demon noises. 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 Die. Please die. Hurry up and die. Why do you still have over half your health? Yeah, like that right there. Dude just took half his health in a single swing. He makes one mistake. One singular mistake. It ends up dead. That has to be a person running 2 accounts. That's either a person running 2 accounts or it's just a couple friends running 2 accounts. And then farming up their orbs for monies. Blur. 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 Blah. It's like they're throwing up every time they get shot. They take an arrow to the knee and then instead of being like, ah, my knee, I'll never be able to be a guard again, they just vomit. They just go, blah! Every single time, too. It's like a dry heave. More demons. They take an arrow, they take any kind of damage, and then they just immediately start dry heaving. Oh, that would be so awful. I'm sad that these drops are so bad. Like that right there. I didn't even click on anything. I did nothing. Why did it stop shooting? Oh man, if I ever start PvPing, that'll get me killed. I'll just click on somebody, it'll just magically decide, you know what? You're not shooting them anymore. You're not casting things at them anymore. You're not doing none of that. We're gonna take that away from you. You're not allowed to do that. God, 00 made me very sad. I'll get another level and 10 kills. I feel like the Slayer task is probably a really, really good one for me because it's low risk and the reward for it's pretty high. And even if I do lose like all my arrows and stuff like that, if I die and I don't get any loot out of it, it's like a 10k loss in total. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm in the wilderness like this, all this loot that I have on me, none of it matters. None of it matters. I can't count this as something that I actually have until I make it out of here alive with it. I also didn't bring an emergency teleport or anything like that. So if I get caught and I get killed, that's my fault. It's my stupidity. I made a mistake. But I don't know if I'm gonna get caught because these randoms here seem to have been running this for a freaking century and are just chilling. Yeah, this is in the wilderness. I'm in level 6 wilderness right now. The way this area works is it's underneath, and when you walk through that gated area, it's got a small slew of like these black demons, these skeletons, the earth warriors, the red spiders, and some chaos druids over there. And I think that's it in this particular area. And it leads to the air obelisk up here. I'm pretty sure it's the air obelisk. I could be wrong. I think I'm right, but I'm pretty sure it's the air obelisk. They're taking air staves with them, so it's probably the air obelisk. Yeah, charge air orb, which requires 30 airs and 3 cosmics. So yeah, it's the air thing over here. It's not even that bad. I feel like people overestimate how dangerous the wilderness is. It just, unless you're getting hunted down specifically for whatever reason, you're not gonna usually run into somebody who's gonna be able to easily kill you. Most people suck at PvP. That's just a given. Like, most people are actually absolutely terrible at PvP in every way possible. I know I'm terrible at PvP. You wouldn't see me out here just absolutely deleting people. Even at your level, man. You might have people who are able to attack you and stuff like that and who are likely to do some damage to you. But as long as you're decently prepared, you have a pretty solid chance of escaping. Especially if you're in ranged gear. Like, ranged gear is super good in PvP. If you ever decide that you're going to go into the wilderness and stuff like that, and you have a decent range level, and you're not worried about risking so much, just bring ranged gear. Because resistant to freezing magics, resistant to bind, resistant to freaking ice barrage and stuff like that, that's gonna help you escape a million times over. If you can't teleport, if you get teleblocked or something like that, having resistance to being frozen is going to be the next thing that saves you, and that's gonna be it. You'll be good after that. You just have to get a lead on your target or have enough food to you have to get a lead on your attacker, not your target. You get a lead on your attacker, or you need a decent amount of food so that you can make it to a place where you can either teleport or leave, depending on the situation. But PvP in this game, it's like you were seeing in the PvP world. It's just kind of it's a gamble 90% of the time. So if they can get super lucky and nothing you do will work. Or they can be unlucky and everything under the sun that they do, it just results in failure. You got unlucky, man. It happens. Like, you're gonna die every once in a while. There's no way to get away with that without dying. Like, even if you're insanely good at escaping, there are limitations to what you can do. Honestly, you may have died to some YouTuber's video, because I remember seeing a couple YouTubers, a couple of the bigger RuneScape YouTubers, who were legitimately doing just that. They were waiting specifically out in front of the KBD, waiting for people who were going to the KBD and taking risk grade gear and just deleting them. So, and because of how deep into the wilderness that actually is, you're able to get some decent loot out of people every once in a while. So yeah, you may have died to a YouTuber or something like that was just doing a video and was getting kills there. But every time they say stuff like that, it's hours on hours of them waiting. So it just happens to be coincidence that you get caught out rather than somebody else. Because it's very rare to get a consistent amount of players for stuff like that. Heck, they come down here a lot too. The people that I watch every once in a while come down here. Like, they come down here and they look for people to kill pretty consistently. They come down here to kill these air orb bots pretty consistently. They come over there to kill the Earth Warriors as well. And they look for people like me right now who are doing Slayer tasks down here with risk. Not necessarily me, because I'm not running any risk. So I don't think anybody who wasn't just trying to be malicious would kill me, because it's just I'm not worth it at this point. Actually, you know what? Hold on. How much am I worth? Yeah, I'm worth like 30k. Most people wouldn't care to kill me. That's about it. Most people just wouldn't care to kill me right now. But like, if I got near the end of my task and I was able to keep most of the loot that I got from the task on me, that'd be a different story. Somebody would probably want to kill me then, because if I'm worth like 100 grand or something like that, that at least pays for supplies, you know? I know, I'm just rambling. I hate this task. I absolutely detest this task. The task itself isn't bad, it's just... it's gonna take forever. What are Black Demon's weaknesses? What are these guys vulnerable to? It's like spells, right? Yeah, they have a water weakness. Is it worth it, though? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I come down here with magic That's significantly more risk, just like immediately. And also significantly more expensive. That's the crappy part. If I come down here and I bring water spells, that just makes this so much more expensive for me. I would gain 10 accuracy, though, because they have a negative 10 to their magic defense. That's not what I wanted. Elemental weakness. There it is. For every percent point of elemental weakness that an NPC has, player will gain an extra 1% magic damage, 1% magic accuracy. Is that it? After all previous magic damage sources, the Slayer helmet or the Salve amulet. So it's added after? Ooh, that's really good then. So if you have the 20% from the Salve amulet, and then you hit, say you hit 100, then you had the 20% from the Salve amulet, that's 120. And then say they had a 10% weakness. That's another like, that's another, what? Another 12 on top of that? Because it calculates at the end of it. So you'd hit 132, I think? Oh, so the Black Demons don't have a 10% weak. Why is that negative 10 there in the chart then? They have a 40% weakness, which means I have 40% increased accuracy and then 40% magic damage. That's pretty huge, actually. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. And then you have all the Barrows brothers apparently are weak to wind magic now. They're weak to air spells. So when I do finally get to start bossing and stuff like that, I'm gonna go in there with freaking Wind Wave, whatever the heck that. What one is it? Where's the air spell? Yeah, I'll go in there with Wind Wave and just absolutely delete them. They'll make that so easy. You gotta do the Wildly Slayer. It's the good stuff. Oh, I have 50. I have 50 magic. I'm not worried about the amount of, I'm not worried about my magic level. I do need 59 because I want to get the Goldsmith gauntlets. Due to the fact that I've been doing so much Motherlode Mine in my free time, the Goldsmith gauntlets are huge. And they're huge in regards to giving me a lot of gold ore that I can work with. But I only need wind spells. I can train my magic at the Barrows while making a ton of money. I think I've got like one more in me. And that's not saying, oh man, I don't want to do this again. It's more that I don't have inventory space. So I need to get this last demon done, and then we'll head out here with our small amount of profit. You know, I can't complain too much. If I was prepared right, the amount of damage and stuff like that I'd be doing would definitely be a lot higher. Had I come down here with spells and things like that, I'd probably be doing a lot better against these demons. Not if your air spells are their weakness by 50%, they don't. Oh. I I forgot about the surge spells. I remember in the good old days when the wave spells were the strongest standard spellbook spells. But now we got the surge spells, and I forgot about those, and they take wrath runes. There you go, Bobby. You can get level 95 magic and use fire surge. Excuse me. Allergens. Doggo. Don't you sneeze at me like that. How dare you? How dare you sneeze in my general direction? Choco is very unimpressed. Choco's insulted by that sneeze. Choco! I did not. I sneezed in Choco's general direction. That's how it works. She knows what she did. And she got sneezed at for it. It's her fault. No way! Well, it looks like we're making a profit off of this. That's awesome. I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. I forgot about Laren's keys. That's an old school RuneScape thing. I forgot those existed. So that's a 132k drop out of nowhere. I'll sneeze in the pupper's general direction as an insult whenever I please. How dare you? She knows what she did. Laying back there with her eyes mostly closed, smiling. I bet that guy was going to kill me. But if that guy saw me down there, he'd kill me. I'm telling you, man, do Guardians of the Rift. It will get your rune crafting up, and it will also get you the runes to do all the spell magic spells that you want to do. You'll be able to do all the shiny magic that you want to do. It'll be perfect. Blah, blah, blah. Blah! I don't believe you. Let me guess, you bought them. With all your monies. Because I had also only my... What? Look, I'll fight sneezes for a century if I have to. Is this gonna be worth it? Alright, hold on. Yeah, see, look at the risk that I'm taking already. The ridiculous increase in risk for what amounts to nothing. Oh, and I need 1,000 water runes, so that's even more risk. Not by much, but yeah, I don't know. I find that ridiculous. The amount of money that I risk for this is significantly higher. I really like this one, though, where it shows me exactly how many levels that I would need to get me up another level in the combat bracket. That's pretty helpful. I don't believe you, Bobby. You're lying to me. You bought them. You bought all of them. You bought every single one. Can I even teleport to house? No, I can teleport to Follower. Ah! Let's take a little bit of... I'm gonna be risking 5 times as much as I was risking before. I might as well do this. And the longer I last down there, the more of my my risk dissipates into the void. I did get a Laren's key out of it, so we got to profit no matter what, right? I never get that. I've never had the Infinisneeze. I usually sneeze once. And that's it. It's just gone after that. I'll never sneeze again for like the next 10 minutes. Bobby, I don't believe you. You have like 5 runes in your name and then you bought the rest of them. You're lying to me. You have no evidence. You know I don't be poking your nose, son dog? You don't have a rune pouch. Rune pouches are a lie. Rune pouches don't exist. What do I need to do? What do I need to do for a rune pouch? 75 crafting? How did you already get a rune pouch, man? Wait, no way. Can you just buy rune pouch notes? Oh, they're only 2 mil. Wow, that's actually super cheap. That's weird. This is such a weird system. Why do we need rune pouch notes? Actual question. So if you have rune pouches, and then you just make a note that people can get, where the rune pouch, where that can be used to purchase a rune pouch. Why is the rune pouch not just tradable? That's just super weird to me. Look, don't ask me why this game is like this. Where all the highest tier stuff is just convenience items that realistically your character would be able to make themselves. Like, maybe the rune pouch is different. I'll give the rune pouch the benefit of the doubt. And the only reason I'll do that is because the rune pouch holds an exorbitant amount of runes. An insane amount of runes. Absolutely insane amount of runes. Sploosh! Sploosh! Yeah, look at this. This is going to be so much better. I need 59 magic. Well, preferably 60. Like, getting straight up to 60 would be great. And the more I cast, the lower my value to be murderified is. Why? I'm doing my task. Bobby, I have 40% bonus accuracy here. Not the skeleton! skeleton is wasting my casts. I know, but I get them here while making a profit. I don't know why this skeleton decided to be rude and attack me. I feel assaulted. I feel genuinely attacked. That's a sploosh. This is a fast XP rate! And almost every spell I cast hits. Other than that, it's just up to RNG on if I do high damage or low damage. And I have a higher max hit here too because they're vulnerable to this. What do you mean? And I've been at the crabs, and the crabs are boring. Look, I don't hate the crabs. I've used the crabs. I use the crabs to get, like, all the way up to 47 range. But they are some of the most boring freaking things on the planet. The simple fact of having to do that just fries my brain. At least here, I'm doing a Slayer task while building up Magic XP, while building up Constitution XP. I got the trifecta going here. I've never had people to play it with, Bobby. I think that's the big thing that's getting me back into it. I don't know if I would consistently play this alone if I didn't have other people to play with. And it sounds like Ack might join us. And I was talking to Fooly. Fooly never gave the game a shot. He said he might give the game a shot. So we may end up with a team. And then we could all get to high levels and do raids. Ow! I'm just gonna see somebody come to PK me, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scatter all the ashes in my inventory. I'm gonna take all the prayer XP and I'm gonna run. Like I'll just go out there and I'll take all the prayer XP. I'll take all these ashes so they don't get anything at all when they do kill me. But yeah, the only thing about this task that I don't like is that it is, like talking about, it is a little bit riskier than normal. And, ooh, oh, you got hit hard. And, I think that's about it. It's just a little bit riskier than normal. That's my only real complaint. The expense of the runes is kind of annoying. Yeah, that's like freaking 50 grand in runes. Ow. Don't double tap me for high damage. That's rude. You're kidding! Bobby, I don't understand. The skeletons were completely non-aggressive last time. Now they hate me. Now they're upset. Now they're trying to beat the crap out of me, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I gained a Slayer level, and in the next two, I'm going to gain another Slayer level. And I've got like 2,000 Magic XP now. Oh no, I think they just didn't attack me before they hit the 10-minute timer for aggression. Because the black demons weren't aggressive either. Like, the demons weren't aggressive and the skeletons weren't aggressive. So I had just been in here long enough for them to not try and murder me, you know? That still applies in the wilderness, too. It's very, very helpful if you're in an area that has a lot of really powerful, aggressive creatures. If you're going to be there for a while. if you wait out the timer for the aggression and stuff like that, you can often get the creatures to protect you from PKers. Which is pretty interesting to think of. Yo? Ow, dude. Man, they're hitting me hard though. That's kind of spooking me. You're kidding, right? I think I have somewhere in the ballpark of like 11,000 mind runes. If I really want to AFK or something like that, I could put on like full rune, and then just like airstrike a bunch of ducks or seagulls. I should do that. I should do that because that's totally AFKable. Whereas when you go to the fossil island and you fight those crabs, you still kind of have to pay attention to them a little bit, otherwise. Well, at least in my spot I do. Because everybody always has the good spot. You know? I mean, yeah, but it's something that I can do, and I can just AFK, and I can take care of things in the house. And that's super helpful. Honestly, that's very, very helpful. Like, I could just set this up, I could let it run for the day, and then I could just gain, like, freaking 10 levels. You draw the line there, but you'll buy bonds to sell so that you can buy a bunch of money that will help you level up faster than anyone would ever level up splashing. That's my point. It's not even a super high level strategy or anything like that. It's just... I kill harpy bug swarms. I'll never kill those. No one likes harpy bug swarms. They're worthless. Please, skeleton. Leave me alone. Oh, ow! That was an unnecessarily high hit. That wasn't my point! My point was you were able to buy a lot of things that would drastically increase the rate at which you level. Meanwhile, me splashing is something that's going to be slow. That's just not going to be a big deal. If you sell a bond and then you buy a bunch of dragon bones, does that not speed up your prayer experience game? I don't blame you. Prayer sucks. Like prayer is another one of those ones that is just tedious for no reason. I do like the new method though. I think the new method is a little bit better than a lot of the older ones. The Ectofuntus still sucks. It's a little bit better than the bones being, oh, malicious ashes and a small amount of coins. Hey, I finally hit the, they're not gonna murder me the moment they see me run out of my safety net thing. I protected them. I protected the air orb runners. Get the skeleton out of here! Get! You're awful! You disgust me. Filthy, disgusting skeleton. That's the grind, dude! That's the grind! That's the real RuneScape grind right there. And look, I like to pick on you about it, but I don't blame you. Some of this stuff is ridiculous. You've already heard me. I complain about the grind in this game at all times. There's always something in here that's just like, why is this so tedious? This isn't even fun. Yo, malicious ashes! I never guessed those. I didn't think I would ever get malicious ashes drops from demons. Don't hit me! I did 1 damage to you. Leave me alone. I'm not strong enough to deal with demons. I have like 2 HP. Look, I'm gonna have to step away in here in a minute. Hey Dan, how you doing? Please don't come murder me out in the wilderness here. I'm just kidding. I don't know if anybody even knows that my account's logged in. Just doing a Slayer task. An absolutely obnoxious Slayer task that I am slow at because I am not well prepared. Yeah. It's just regular old school RuneScape. Nothing too special here. I don't have any particular shenanigans planned or nothing like that. My stats are all over the place. You know, the normal stuff for a regular main account. My buddy Bobby here started playing old school RuneScape, and he got me back into the mess. Come over here, my demon friend. I need to shoot magic at you for an extended period of time until you inevitably succumb to it, and then I get to pick up a bunch of loot. I'm waiting for them to get double tapped and just insta-die. That would be such an interesting thing to see. Them misclick even once. Then they're dead. If they misclick even a single time because they're running like that, they are dead. They will just get not one shot. They will get 2 taps. I really should have brought gnats, honestly. Although that's probably not a good idea to do while I'm in level 6 wilderness. I know I'm not very deep into the wilderness. Well, I understand that. But it makes me paranoid when I'm out here. Whoa! Guam leaf! Man, I'll never find a use for that. I can't clean that off and use that to make potions. Don't kill me! Ah, I didn't back up soon enough. Look, I don't have the lobsters for you to keep smacking me upside the head like that, friend. That's not gonna be good for my existence. Bobby, why aren't you out here carrying me? Ooh. You have 30 temporals. Are you trying to go for the barrel? I wish you luck if you're getting that barrel. Although, after what happened with the tackle box and us just getting them at the same time, I don't know if you're going to get one. I don't know if you're going to get a barrel. You might have to have me there for a barrel. And then we'll just get the barrels at the same time as well. You know what's going to irritate me? You know what's going to irritate my soul, Bobby? You're going to come and you're going to play Guardians of the Rift inevitably, right? You're just going to give it a shot at some point. That's not me saying, oh man, play this because I like it or anything like that. That's more me just saying, inevitably you'll probably give it a shot just to see if you like it or not. You're going to go in there, you're going to play it for a little bit, and then you're just going to get absolutely insane pulls from the thing. And then that 100 draw I did that gave me basically nothing is going to upset me. You're just going to get amazing draws. You'll get all the abyssal beads. And you'll be able to make the rune crafting armor. I have 143 draws, I think, now. And I still can't make a single piece of the armor. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. 143 draws. I haven't spent a single one of those abyssal pearls either. Like, not even one. I haven't spent a single one. And I still do not have enough to do it. I still don't have enough to make a single item. And it hurts me. Come on, game. Just give me max hits. Give me pure max hits. Give me pure 16s the entire time. Like, for the rest of this task. Even then, I wouldn't have enough runes to finish it. I should buy a steam staff. I didn't even think about that. What do those cost? 50K? Yeah. Okay. I can work with that. Yeah, I'll just go buy myself a Steam Battle Staff when I leave here. That'll work perfect for this. And then I'll be risking even less. Don't smack me! I didn't mean to step out there! Oh no. Alright. I will be right back. I have to go turn off the AC. Whoop. You didn't hear nothing. Literally. That's for fire spells, Bobby. It's wrong. That's wrong. How dare you? How dare you? Is that for fire smoke? That's air and fire, right? Yeah, that's air and fire. I questioned myself, and it messed up my brain. That's what I get. I questioned myself, and it messed up my brain. I thought wrong. Yeah, how many of them are bot though? Now the bloods are wild. I don't know where you got freaking 10k bloods. That's pretty nuts. I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. I think you're exaggerating, Bobby. A hard clue scroll? That's definitely something that I'll have to think about. I'm not gonna be able to do that. There's no freaking way. Yeah, I'm calling you a falser. Acting like you got all these runes legitimately through blood, sweat, and tears. You gotta go back into the blood rune mines. Get back out there. Start mining them runes. You think that? You think you can just get away with this? You think you can just get away with not mining your own runes, huh? Think you just buy them off the markets, huh? No. We all craft our own runes down here. We all craft our own runes to lose in the wilderness down here. How dare you try to do anything different? Man, I got smacked up a good bit. On the bright side, I'm making some money off these malicious ashes at least, hopefully. And that one Laren's key. And that hard clue scroll. Put that away. Put those away. And take that there, and I'll put the coins in here as well. And actually, that's not gonna work. We need, like, I don't know how much it'll cost. I think I'll 100 grand. I'll take with me. Mystic Steam staff shouldn't be super expensive, right? Yeah? Yeah, maybe? Probably? I looked at it, but I didn't look at the price. I think I got like a glance at some kind of number. I think it was like 75 grand or something. One day, guys. One day. One day I'll get this. One day. I felt like I had to do what I did in Supermarket Sim, where it's just some stupid, unrealistic bet on someone, like, buying an item and for me, but now I'm trying to buy an item from them for 1 gold that should never be sold for that. Steam. I was right! I did look at the number. I did learn. Oh, the active trade may be higher, though, and I'm impatient, so I'm going to pay the premium. No, please. Please, someone sell Magic Stick. Please. Please sell Magic Stick. Oh, this is my history. I liquidated all the random garbage that I picked up. And then I bought Mithril Arrows. I bought stuff for quests! Look at this, I'm getting quests done. Ah, there's so much garbage in here. And now that Goblin Mail is tradable. It wasn't tradable in the past, was it? I could be remembering wrong, but I don't think it was tradable in the past. Now that it's tradable, I just bought it. Sell me the stick! Sell me the magic stick, please! Alright. Mystic Steam Staff. Alright. I might just buy the regular battle staff. That might be the better option here. I don't really need an amped up staff because they're 40% weakness. There's no way. Is this gonna cost me like 100 grand? Is this gonna cost me 100 grand? Look, I'm impatient, okay? 55K. Did I offer more than that? I swear I offered more than that. And there we go. How much better is this? A lot better. I am using a generic Staff of Air, so I don't know why I'm acting like any staff that I would have got wouldn't have been an improvement to the garbage that I was utilizing. We're going to bring a lot more lobsters. Maybe not that many lobsters. Look, I need space. The lobsters have to give me some space. I can't handle not having space. Could I bring the loot bag with me? I feel like the loot bag might be useful. I'm gonna open my looting bag. Check. It's empty. I've got an empty looting bag. It could be worth it. I'm waiting for terrible things to happen to me. I can see it. I can see it in my near future. Do I at least keep the stick? I do. I keep the stick. What are these Xerasian? You protect your three most valuable. What are these even worth? 10k? 7k? Forgotten Magics of Zera can imbue this garment with a little power. Man, I should drop, like, I don't know, would it be worth it? Their weakness is super high. It might actually be worth it to drop the armor entirely. And by that, I mean I could drop the armor, I could put on a Ring of Wealth and increase my drop ratios by a small amount. Like I gotta min-max this with minimal risk. I can't afford to start losing items, guys. I can't afford the loss. What's that put my risk at? 93k. Boop, boop, boop. That's not what I wanted to remove. 4 magic, 7 magic defense, 4, 10, and then 3. That. Yeah, this is better than both the tops and the bottom combined. That's fine. And then we have a ring of wealth for loots. That's good. I'll work with that. We'll try this. We'll see how this works. If it doesn't work well, I'll be mad about it, but I'll keep staying down there. Look, I gotta take the risk, man. By which I mean I just reduced my risk again. It's probably about the same, yeah. It's a little bit higher. Yeah, I'll keep the important stuff. Like, straight up, I'll keep the staff, I'll keep the ring, and I'll keep the glory. But if I do get killed, it's just the runes that are going to be worth anything to anybody. The runes are literally the entire value of this drop if I die. 670 chaos runes. And they're worth like 100 apiece. So that's where the 67k risk is coming from. Now, if only I could just not risk at all. But magic requires these things. I don't even think I clicked on that. Wait, what? Oh, it's water and fire. I'm an idiot. Oh, what one was it? Is there no... There's an air... Wait, hold on. It was the mist staff that I was thinking of. I'm an idiot. I'm so mad at myself now. I just bought the wrong staff. Alright, back to the surface. We're gonna go ahead and just... Whoop! Forgive me, guys. I have like 3 brain cells right now. And they're all fighting for whatever last place is in my head at the moment. I'm just gonna be under the assumption that they're gonna charge me another 55k. What's a mystic one cost? 148. I mean, maybe it could be worth it. Look, hear me out. I don't really need 300k to try and purchase it, but that's what I'm gonna hold on to right now. Friggin' Mystic Mist Staff. I know this is the right one. I don't think they want a premium for this one. Yeah, okay, that one's at proper value. I'll hang on to the Mist Staff for now, okay? I'll hang on to it for now. But it's displeased me. It made its mistake. Just drop it into the... Look at that. 143 draws, and this is all the Abyssal Pearls I get. It hurts my soul. I feel like I should have got at least one piece of the set. Maybe gotten halfway to another one. But no, I can't even have that. It hates me. I should put this money away before I make a terrible decision. Walk into the death pit that I'm going into, just to get killed. I need miscellanea. I need miscellanea so it'll make me millions per day. I need all these things. Bobby, you need to come out here and protect me. I need a bodyguard. I need you to protect me from the people that you can't even attack. Come on now. We gotta go to a PvP world. No, they wouldn't, because if they're after me, they're not gonna be able to murder you, because you'll be too high level. Look at this guy. Look at that guy doing that guy things. I bet you he'd attack me if he saw me in the wilderness. He'd probably be like, oh, I bet that guy has a lot of loot on him. Then he kills me and he gets like a handful of chaos runes. That's not true. It depends on what you bring out there. They couldn't log on to their max and snipe you. That's not how it works. This is level 6 wilderness. What do you think? What do you think this is? I mean, if we went to a PvP world, yeah, you'd probably just they might. I don't know. I mean, you could just walk in there and have nothing but a standard like a DDS or something like that. I don't know what your combat stats are. Just run around with the DDS and nothing else, and then just protect item and just stab anybody who comes near me. You see people just casually running stuff. They're not even doing anything suspicious. They're just casually running air warps, and you're just like, nah, I don't like your existence. Just start stabbing people. Please don't poison me. I have enough problems in here. Ow! Ow! Now that was rude! Sploosh. How many do I have left for my task even? I did not check before I left, that is. Ooh, I only need to kill like 3 more and then we'll get another level out of this. Bobby, we gotta duo the KBD. This staff alone seems like it was a huge upgrade. Like a massive increase. Get the skeleton away from me! I got no drop. Don't touch me! Oh, I'm running to safety. Please, don't beat me up. I am small and weak and you are large and powerful. Healing up before I die. Bye, Bobby, I need a bodyguard. I'll pay you 12 iron arrows an hour. I've got them right here. You can see it. There's evidence. They're right there. That's 100% proof. I really want that rune pouch. If it destroys, you have to buy another. Let's see. Rune pouch. Interesting. The divine rune pouch. What happens if you lose it? Well, not actually, not lose. What happens if you keep these in the wilderness? Like, what happens if you actually keep a rune pouch in the wilderness? So if I say I die in a PvP and I have the rune pouch, and that's one of my 3 kept items, does that count as a singular item, or do the runes inside the rune pouch count as separate items on their own? That's the one thing that I don't fully understand about it. Clears down. Locked. will lose the rune pouch unless it has been locked. Oh, okay, so you have to lock it in a special manner to keep it, but it doesn't protect the runes. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the wiki. I'm learning. It's telling me that that the opposite is true. You lose all the items. You lose all the items within the rune pouch, but you keep the rune pouch itself if you have it locked. At least that's what I'm gathering from this. I don't know. I could be wrong. I was so confused and scared for a second, and then I remembered I have a looting bag. Which is super helpful out here. If you do ever start taking, like, small risks out in the wilderness like this, Bobby, like I'm doing right now, because this isn't really that dangerous of an area. Even if I get attacked here, I'm only in level 6 wilderness. It's either an attempt to run away, or I can teleport out in most scenarios. But, the looting bag basically doubles your inventory and makes it really, really easy to get long runs done. Risk reward, you know? Risk reward. Sploosh. Is there just no music down here? Still at 5%. Malicious ashes. Pew! Come over here, sir. I have to shoot magic at you for an extended period of time. I think I said the same thing earlier. I still want the fish barrel and the fish sack. The fish barrel and the fish sack. Those sound extremely useful. Especially considering fishing is one of the most tedious freaking things sometimes. I do remember when I was a kid, though. When I was playing this, when it was, Yo, I'm lagging super bad out of nowhere. What the heck? Why'd that happen? I was at the, one place. What's it called? There's the colony where you catch monkfish. That's where I was. And I just remember getting thousands on thousands of those from that area to sell. And getting my fishing level really, really high off of those. I don't know if I want to do that again. But if I have the fishing barrel and the fish sack and stuff like that, and all those little fancy things here and there, I think I probably would. Just because the bonus is going to be so much higher. Don't smack me, please. That extends my trip by 0.2 seconds. I got 10 more chaos runes. Did it put him in the bag? It did. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't help me then. Can I not withdraw them? I can't remember how the looting bag works on that end. I think I have to leave before I can withdraw them from the bag. And that's how it'll work. Sploosh. You know, I'll give them credit. That is a fancy stick. I like that stick. Look at it. Look how cool that looks. Now, someone make like an actual like realistic like version of it, and that'd be perfect. Obviously, you'd have to have like some core thing there to hold the wall up, but that would be neat. Just go to a con. Well, cosplaying a wizard with a misstaff, with a mystic misstaff. Have I already broken the time limit for aggression? If so, that's awesome. Am I still lagging? No. Why is that still up? Sploosh. You think you can just snort and have dreams, Chocolate? Think you could just be a doggo? Sleep? Huh? Little puppy? Who's a good doggo? You know, this is a lot faster than what I was doing before with a bow, but at the same time, it's like I need more firepower. If I had blood, if I had prepped up properly, I don't know. I mean, at that point, if I was already the level, wait, can I actually? Actually, what is my Slayer level gonna unlock for me here? We're level 34. We'll at least break 35 for Wall Beast. I don't got any of the good stuff yet. I don't have any of the good stuff yet. Let's see. I mean, Blood Velds would be okay. Not the best thing in the world, but, you know, valuable to a degree. I might have to take Slayer tasks outside of the wilderness. I don't think I can get a lot of the creatures that I would actually like to kill for Slayer tasks in the wilderness. I don't think most of them are out there. I know the spirituals aren't. No, the spirituals are stuff that I'll have to get from the God War dungeon. Drakes, abyssal demons, dark beasts. It's crazy to me how quickly that the dark bow... Oh, never mind, they are still aggressive. How quickly the dark bow became not bad, but nowhere near one of the top bows when it takes 90 freaking Slayer even to get the thing, you know? It's down to 900k, huh? That's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. Sorry, I was reading about the dark bow, and apparently you can enhance it now. But if you enhance it, you can only use it in one specific area. Which, instead of the regular, uses 45% of the special bar. You more HP. Addition, the minimum hit from the special attack is increased from 5 to 7 for non-dragon arrows and 8 to 10 for dragon arrows. Special attacks damage also rolls between the minimum and maximum damage rather than 0 to max. This item can only be used within Daimon's crater. Attempt to attack anything outside the area result in the player being interrupted from doing so. But why is it stuck in that? Okay, so it's Bounty Hunter. That seems like a stupid upgrade. It seems like it's a pretty decent upgrade and would make the bow a little bit more efficient from what it is, considering how slow it is, but it also seems like they just relegated it to Bounty Hunter and only Bounty Hunter. Look, I just want my loot. Oh, okay, you're just gonna let me get my loot. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now come over here. I feel so rude doing that. Like, I go through here, they decide to stop being aggro on me, and I just shoot them in the back. I just magic item in the back. And they pay for it. Alright, though. I do think I'm gonna call it here. I'm just kind of chilling and doing a very, very boring Slayer task, to be fair. So I think I'm gonna call this stream here. And chill for tomorrow's DBD killer stream that's probably going to incite rage in my soul. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, stay out of trouble, don't catch anything on fire. If you enjoyed your time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your night.